Hello everybody, this is Teacher Elena. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I publish videos about helping children learn English as a second language, and this video in particular is for parents. So if you're a child, please call mommy or daddy. Mom! Dad! This video is for parents. I'm gonna help you organize a memorable, super fun, exciting Easter egg hunt. I'm going to give you all the tools and information in only 5 simple steps to create a beautiful Easter egg hunt at home.
Hello, hello everybody, all together we will play.
The other day, my child, who's 5-year-old, turned the page of the calendar and we entered the month of April. So he saw the little eggs that I had drawn weeks earlier on Easter Day, and he was super excited. He said, "Mom, can I count the days that we have until the Easter egg hunt?" And I said, "Okay," thinking, how am I going to tell you this year you're not going to have a beautiful day outside, you're not going to see your cousins, we're not going to have our family lunch. But then I thought, I can make it memorable even if we're stuck inside, even if we don't live in a house with a garden. And so I wrote down all my ideas, I planned, I bought everything that I was missing, and I've got all my tips ready for you now so that you can do it too. Number one thing we need to do is pick your surprises. Now, every family is different, every child is different, depending on the age, sex and taste of your children, you know what to get them. I'll tell you my ideas. Personally, I know the theme is chocolate and Easter eggs, but I don't like to give too much chocolate to my children and sugar and junk food in general. So I try to limit the chocolate that they're gonna find in their Easter egg hunt. I mix it up with surprises, like little things. At the same time, I don't like to waste money and space in my house with toys they don't really need. So I am very careful in what sort of little surprises I get them. So I'm going to give you some ideas that really work for me, and I hope you get inspired. Most of these things were already in my house. So I only went to the supermarket to get a few extra things that I wanted to get. But other than that, I had them in my house. So if you're in lockdown in your country right now, look around. I'm sure there is something that could be good for an Easter egg hunt. For my 2 children, a boy and a girl, I bought 2 chocolate eggs with surprises. I know they're gonna like these kind of surprises, and 1 egg is plenty for my small children. This is some extra chocolate that they're gonna find. They're egg-shaped, but they have little animals on them, so I think it's fun for them to find and collect. As for non-food options, I think it's a nice idea to give bubbles, because it's consumable, they have fun and they have an experience with it, and then gets refilled. Another idea is Play-Doh. They're gonna find some tubs of Play-Doh. I also had some Easter themed tiny decorations left over from last year, so I'm gonna hide these as well. What about head accessories? You know, something pretty that I had but my daughter doesn't remember we have. Temporary tattoos. I had these left over from Christmas. Coloring supplies. I think it's always great for them to have new ones. They're never enough. Coloring books or sticker books, activity albums. A bunny themed book is Guess How Much I Love You. This is a one for younger children, and I think it's cute. This is a beautiful bunny themed book I bought in New York a few years ago. It's lovely, and it's perfect for Easter. They're gonna find it even if they own it already. I think it's gonna be nice to have another look at it. And this is a beautiful book from Australia. So if you can find a book, I think it's a beautiful surprise. Step number 2 is make a pretty basket. Traditionally, you need a basket for your Easter egg hunt, but you can do with what you have. So you don't have to go out and buy something specific. This is a basket I had in my bathroom. It's a hand-woven basket that I decorated with some fabric flowers I had and a nice pink ribbon with butterflies on it. So the theme here is more spring rather than Easter, but still I think it's beautiful. So I created this handle very quickly with a ribbon and some flowers on both sides. I also had a beautiful wire basket at home, and I added this green ribbon all around it through the holes of the net. But if you don't have any basket that you can use, instead of using a plastic bucket, which is pretty sad, how about a white paper bag? Do you have a white paper bag at home? You can simply draw a bunny on one side. I drew this bunny and then I put some glitter on the nose, and ta-da! I think it's pretty cute. Okay, now we have surprises, we have a basket. We need to decide the general rules and the field of the Easter egg hunt. So number 3 is decide your rules. Your rules will depend on what you have to work with. Do you have a beautiful garden? That's just perfect. A beautiful garden will be the easiest option, but some of us are stuck in an apartment like I am right now. So the things I've got to work with is the apartment, one large balcony, one tinier balcony, and even the garage or my doorsteps. You can decide which areas of your house you're going to include. And then from that, you will decide your rules. For example, if you have a very large garden with plants and flowers and pots and trees, that's the easiest option, because the rules can just be 3, 2, 1, go. And the children run, look everywhere, and they find what they need. But if you have just a flat lawn or a very tiny garden, that's not going to work. It's not going to be fun, and it's going to be over in 1 minute. So this is not good for your super fun Easter egg hunt. So if you have a smaller garden, or you have to do it indoors in your apartment, I suggest you create clues on little pieces of paper. And the children will come to you, to mom and dad. They will get one clue, read it, think about it, and then run to that specific spot. So one time you can make them go to the bedroom, one time to the kitchen, balcony, even garage, whatever you have. This way it's going to be fun, it's going to last longer, and it's going to be interesting. And you're going to have to write down and plan it before you move to step 4. Now step 4 is write down your clues. I do this all the time, even if it's not Easter themed, and I love to write beautiful clues. I think it's a beautiful occasion to teach children about rich and beautiful language. Personally, I like poetry, so I like to write my clues in rhyme and with a nice rhythm to the words. I think if you take a nice cardboard or colored piece of paper and you write it down, you make it pretty, it's gonna be appreciated. It's a special day, it's a special occasion, and I think the children deserve you know, some love on paper as well. You can also decorate with some little drawings. I like to do that. Depending on the age of your children and depending on whether you want to do it in their first or second or third language, you can decide on how difficult the clues are going to be. So you'll have to think where you want to hide things and then what sentences are going to lead them to find them. I'll give you some examples. So this thing here, okay, I'm gonna hide something in a basket in my living room. I have 3 baskets, so they have an opportunity to look around and waste some time on it. This one says, find a basket, if you may, look inside and say hooray. And this is how I wrote it and decorated it. With this one, I'm gonna hide something in the oven. And the clue says, there's no pizza, there's no bread. What's baking? Go ahead. And they're gonna have to go look in the oven. This other one, still no chocolate? Don't be sad. Go on and look under your bed. This is pretty obvious, so it's going to be easier, but you can alternate easy and difficult, so it's more rewarding. I found some little wooden clips with bunnies. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put one on each of these and I'm going to put them in this beautiful paper box that I have. I'm going to put all the clues inside like this, and then I'm going to put the lid, so the children are going to come to me and pick out of this. And number 5, plan a memorable ending. I learned this in theater. It doesn't matter how good your show is. If the ending is not good, the whole thing is average. So make sure you plan the ending as well, because it's very important. For example, you can have a beautiful special breakfast ready. So when the last thing is found, you invite the whole family at the table and you have your beautiful breakfast. Or you can read a story to your children, especially if you have included Easter book or a book in general in the Easter egg hunt. You can finish up reading the story all together. Another thing you can do is take family picture. Personally, I think I'm gonna gather the bunnies lying around in the house, sit them all on our outdoor sofa, and we're gonna have a family picture there. I gave you all the information and all the tools I could think of. Please enjoy the day and organize an Easter egg hunt, even if you are stuck inside. I would have loved to do it for all the children in the schools I work with and all my afternoon play groups, because I really enjoy this kind of things. Don't know if you notice, but I can't do it. So parents, please do it at home and let me know how it went. Have fun, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye everybody. Happy Easter.